to my solo hotel room in San Francisco. I slept 7 hours last night. What am I going to do with myself? This is incredible. I slept 7 hours. Nobody woke me up. No baby cried. Look at my eyes. You see how awake they are? Look how awake my eyeball is. It's amazing. Okay, I'll stop. So the point of this video actually is, how am I going to get my milk home? I have quite a bit of breast milk to take home. I've been here for almost 72 hours now. I don't know how many ounces it is, but enough that I need to take it home with me. I am going to attempt to get it through security today, and hopefully that will go well. The lighting is really terrible in here. I'm very sorry. Let's see. Here's a lamp. Should I turn it on? Let's turn on a lamp. Hello, lamp. Hi, lamp. I don't know. It's too fancy. I don't know how to turn it on. Let me show you. See the fancy lamp? I don't know how to turn it on. I'll go over here by the window. That's a little better. Look at my messy room. I slept 7 hours. All right, so on the way here, you guys, this is why I'm not a real YouTuber. All right, I'm just gonna hold this. Okay. On the way here, I learned that, well, I think I learned that the ice packs will travel better through security and require less attention from TSA if they're frozen solid. So last night I went downstairs to the hotel lobby and asked them if they could put the ice packs in the freezer. If I had a freezer in my room, I would have probably frozen all of the milk because I think it would travel better all frozen, but I don't. I only have a little mini fridge. The cooler I have, oh, there's a bird. There's a bird outside. Look, where did it go? I can't find it. Oh, another one. Oh, you can't see that. I just look like a crazy person. I'm just watching the birds outside on that parking garage. Isn't my view amazing? You know what? I don't care what my view is because I slept all night. It was incredible. Another bird. Oh my God. Okay, I can't do that. I can't film in front of this window, but I need the lighting. I gotta sit down where I can't see the birds. Why do you watch these? Okay, so yeah, today's effort is going to be getting the milk through security. So ice packs are frozen solid. I am moving the milk now into gallon Ziploc baggies. I have a cooler to take with me, but it is not waterproof. If I had to go back, I would buy a waterproof cooler. Actually, the cooler might be, I think the cooler actually is waterproof. What I had the milk in on the way here was not waterproof, but I have a cooler, and now that I'm thinking about it, I do think it might be waterproof. I should look that up. Anyway, so yes, milk in Ziploc baggies and then all of it in the cooler. I have to go down and get the cooler from the front desk because it's in the freezer. And I have about 10 minutes before checkout. So I'm gonna go get my milk. We'll have to see how the day goes. Willow's bags say spill proof. Can you see that? Spill proof. So we shall see if they actually are. Please God, please let them be spill proof. Please let this milk make it home with me. Okay, we made it to the airport, and now I need to get this and all its contents through security. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous. I'm really not nervous about like flying with it or, I don't know, taking it on the plane. It's just getting through security. Like, I've heard all these horror stories about TSA throwing people's milk away and stuff, so I bet it'll be fine. Right? It'll be fine. Surely it'll be fine. Let's go. Okay, we made it through security. Not really that big of a deal. I think it would have been easier if it had all been frozen. Obviously, we talked about I didn't have a freezer to freeze all the milk. So if you have the option to have the milk completely frozen and the ice packs completely frozen, it will go through easier. Otherwise, it really wasn't a big deal. They wanted to look at it. They wanted to put a little testy strip on the package, and that was it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with that. Thanks TSA at SFO for letting my breast milk all go through. When he opened it, he said, "Oh, this is a lot. How are we going to test all of this?" I said, "Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate your vote of confidence in my ability to feed my kid. I'm so proud of this breast milk. Thank you. It is a lot. I appreciate that." So yeah, waterproof bag, waterproof cooler, ice packs, frozen if you can. Otherwise, probably will still be fine, and everybody was very friendly and helpful, so success. Now I need to find coffee. Why am I so weird? I don't like vlogging in public. It's weird. I don't like doing this. I'm trying. I've tried. I opted for a smoothie and some avocado toast instead of coffee, probably better. And then I'm going to find a place to pump quietly and hopefully board here before too long. So far, so good. So Willow pump, Kindred Baby nursing bra. It's busty, right? I mean, I'm not gonna walk around like this. I mean, some people might. I just don't really love it. I mean, not overly obvious, but I still wouldn't run around in the airport with it on, I don't think, but either way, extremely convenient because I don't have to find a plug-in. Okay, done pumping. Let's get on an airplane. I don't even know what to say. So I was so excited because TSA went swimmingly. They were wonderful. That tiny little bag with all the breast milk in it, it was no big deal. And that's what I was worried about. This is United, and you guys know I had an issue with United last time. That was more of just like a person not being very nice. This is not really that. They all have a policy that is supposed to allow you to bring breast milk on, even when you book basic economy and you don't get a carry-on. I checked my bag, which I carried on the flight on the way to San Francisco with a different airline, because I knew I was basic economy and I didn't get to bring a full-size carry-on. I knew this. That's why I paid to check my bag. So I show up with just my backpack, you get a personal item, and my breast milk cooler, which is supposed to be an exception. So before I came, I had researched, like, what can I take on? What are the rules? How many announcements can we have? Sydney. I'll go to Sydney. See, all of you saying I talk too fast. We would never get through this. I better talk faster. So I scan my boarding pass and he goes, "You are basic economy. You can't get on the plane. You have too many bags." I said, "You have a policy that it does not cost me extra even if I book basic economy." He said, "Oh," and like pointed to someone else and like handed me off to someone else. Like, "You take care of her. I'm not dealing with this." So they shuffled me over to somebody else. So then I was talking to this guy and said, we went through the same exchange. I checked my bag, which actually could have been a carry-on because I booked basic economy. I understand the restrictions. However, I am breastfeeding. I can take breast milk on the plane. It's an exception. It's your policy. So I am not kidding, guys. This United employee looked around like he was looking for something and said, "Where is your baby?" What? Is the general public truly so unclear on what breastfeeding is that they don't know that when you're away from your baby, you might be pumping milk? Like, you don't have to be with them to need to bring milk to them? Are you serious? So we had a very short but heated discussion in which I said, listen, I am getting on this plane with this milk. Kind of just shooed me along and I took it. They were going to have to drag me off the plane a la their viral video style when they legit dragged another United customer off the plane before I gave up that breast milk or paid money to check it after reading a story about them losing somebody's breast milk. So that wasn't happening. But if somebody didn't know or was unsure of themselves for any reason, that could have been very different. United, this is only a plea to beg you to please have a public policy on what can go on the plane without being charged or without making a scene, because this is unacceptable. It is 2019. I can leave my baby and pump and bring the milk back to him, and so can every other woman, and it should not cost me a dime extra to take that non-elective bag on the plane. Don't ask me where my baby is when I'm pumping milk, because it's none of your business. If I have breast milk that I'm taking on the plane, I have patients who are still pumping after their baby passes away. Don't get yourself involved in that situation unless you're willing to support them when they give you the real answer. Luckily, my baby is at home in a comfortable situation with their dad. There are plenty of women who don't have the opportunity to say something like that. So it doesn't matter where my baby is. I can take my breast milk on this stupid plane. Shame on you. Shame on you, United. Make your policy known to your employees and stop giving women a problem getting on your plane with breast milk. This is unacceptable. Okay, guys. I've come back down to earth. I'm sorry for being so hot. Women should be supported in this. We should be allowed to breastfeed our babies and pump and bring it with us without this, or paying more, or checking it, or anything. Like, it's breast milk. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm boarding the flight from Houston to College Station now. It's a short flight, but I'm a little nervous to get on after what happened last time, so hopefully this will be a better experience. To College Station, and getting on the flight from Houston was no big deal. We should make sure that the milk made it, right? I didn't even check on that. It all looks intact. It's not as cold as I would like. It's definitely still cold enough. It's not ruined or bad. I just would have liked it to stay a little bit cooler, but overall, successful travel day with the breast milk, despite a small hiccup. Do better, United. Do better. I am going home to see my babies because I miss them a lot. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.